I'm Sister Angela Anzikowski, the director of the Institute for Pastoral Initiatives and the Virtual Learning Community for Faith Formation. Every now and then, I like to drop by and share some ideas with you of what's developing with the VLCFF. We definitely are growing very rapidly, not only with new partners, but many new students from around the world. And this makes our work very exciting for the church. And of course, we have Pope Francis, who is inspiring us with his words, with his wisdom, and with his actions of how we are to be church in the 21st century. And his recent words to the Pontifical Council for Social Communication, where he calls us to really be pilgrims in this world as we move forward in communications and pave new pathways that really inspire others. I've been so excited reading the evaluations from students as they've been coming into us at the end of each cycle. There are people who are telling us that because they've taken so many courses, now they're ready to perhaps go on for a BA or an MA. Or they say, I've taken your courses and now I really would like to become a permanent deacon, or I really would like to be more involved in the church. For us, that's what it means to be successful, when we are a stepping stone to greater involvement within the church. Recently, I was in Hawaii at Chaminade University and meeting also with the people from the Diocese of Honolulu. And when I was meeting with some of the deacons, permanent deacons, giving a talk, several of them came up and said, I can't tell you how much the VLCFF has meant to my spiritual life, and encouraged me to come and to become a permanent deacon. I was reading some of the reviews from the Apostolic Vicariate of Southern Arabia, and the Easy Learners were talking about they never thought that they could go so deep spiritually through online courses for growing in their faith and to be prepared for ministry. These and so many more comments constantly reinforce for us that we are addressing the needs of the church. We are coming up on our convocation. It's the annual convocation in which we invite all our diocesan partners to come together either in person or virtually to share with us some of their thoughts of the needs of the church and how we can address them. You will be hearing more from me about some of the outcomes of that meeting, but in particular, I want to bring your attention to the design of a new certificate program that has to deal with special needs religious education. This is an area that is in dramatic need in the church today. And with the leadership of Mary O'Meara from the Washington, D.C. Diocese, she's leading a national team who are designing these courses, or these e-courses for us. You'll be hearing more about those in the near future. And Karen Kane, who's the Director of Liturgy and Worship from the Archdiocese of Cincinnati, she's leading a national team looking at how to create a liturgy certificate online. These and many more courses will continue to evolve. You may have noticed on the VLCFF website that we have a new e-course on the Apostolic Exhortation on Pope Francis, Evangelii Gaudium, on the joy of the gospel. We really believe that this is going to be a really exciting course for those who would like to spend time with others discussing it. And with Pope Francis identifying the Beatitudes for the next 3 years for a World Youth Day theme, we're going to look at developing a special course on the Beatitudes that will be part of our scripture track, and hoping that you will invite your catechists, your catechetical leaders, your Catholic school religion teachers to participate in this special course on the Beatitudes so that we can really inspire our young people to come to understand what are the Beatitudes, how do we live them really in the spirit of Pope Francis. So yes, there's much going on with the VLCFF. Know that we're always open to your questions. We always love to hear your comments, and you are important to us because we are all about a very important ministry in the church. And we are living in a new digital age, a new digital culture, or even a new digital civilization, whatever you want to call it. But something dramatic has changed, and we as church need to be present. We, the University of Dayton, the Virtual Learning Community for Faith Formation team, really is here and present for you. Let us work together to proclaim the good news in this new era of the digital civilization.